This is the iTrail software. You can download it from the website or load it from the disk included in the package. It's important to have your iTrail software loaded before you connect the GPS logger. Once connected, your computer will recognize the logger and ask if you want to import the data. You'll click Yes and it will take you to a download data screen. Choose Download and the data will start to process. This process may take a while depending on your computer speed and how much data you're transferring. Once your data is loaded, you will be prompted with a trip info screen. This is where you can assign a driver and a vehicle model. We've already inputted a vehicle as well as a driver. We're just going to go ahead and select those. To add a new vehicle, click the box next to the pull-down menu and input the appropriate data. The driver steps are very similar. Next is the current configuration screen. Here you can change some of the data as it appears to you, such as display units, stop durations, speed upper limit, etc. We're going to leave everything as is and click Save and Next. It's going to populate and then put it into map form. You'll see the car here. This is where the iTrail was first activated and started collecting data. By clicking the play button in the top right hand corner, the car will start to move and retrace the path that was already recorded. It follows a green line or path. As the car approaches the end of the screen, it will shift so the car is in the middle of the screen. You can see some hesitations from the car. This is where the car was motionless, but not for long enough to trigger an actual recorded stop. Once a recorded stop has been made, a bubble will appear notifying the user that a stop was made. It shows details such as the time, date, and duration of the stop. The next time a stop is made, another bubble will appear showing the same details. The bubble will stay on the screen until you either click the close box in the right corner or the car makes another stop, putting another bubble on the screen. Once the trip is done or the car comes to a halt, you'll get a completed prompt screen. Once that screen appears, simply click OK and you're done seeing your trip. Not only does the iTrail software give you an interactive look at the data collected, but it also gives you the option to export the data into a readable format, such as PDF, HTML, MS Word, KML, CSV, GPX, speed analysis, and Google Earth. We already have exported a CSV report and loaded it. The data then breaks down into different categories. There are quite a few listings in this report as our iTrail is sending its location every 5 seconds. This feature can be modified in the setup of your iTrail. Seen here are all the waypoints collected during a trip. As you can see, the iTrail reports date, time, latitude, longitude, altitude, speed, distance, course, EHPE, and status. Next, we've exported the trip into Google Earth. In order to have this feature, you must have downloaded and installed Google Earth on your machine prior. The layout is similar to the maps in the iTrail software, the difference being the different routes are color coordinated, you can get directions to and from each stop, and it shows where the trip started and stopped. The next export function we've done is PDF. The PDF is a much simpler version than the CSV. Not so many details are pulled, and it puts it into a more concise format. Here it shows the total driving time, the total distance traveled, a maximum speed, and above speed limit duration. These can be edited in the current configuration screen.